Well, hello again there. This is Ricky, your host. Thank you for joining me on another episode of my podcast. We are the explorers of the paranormal, unexplainable. And today's episode will be a personal experience I had as a kid that I like to call the not-so-imaginary friend. This story takes us back to when I was probably 9 or 10. These are all guesses because I have no idea how old I was at the time. But anyway, I was a preteen. So this starts when me and my sister are visiting with my aunt. And at the time I have two younger cousins, both female. And at the time they were even younger than me. The youngest of the two, being 4 or 5 at a time, had an imaginary friend. Just kind of pretend you can see my air quotes. Anyways, we spent the night to visit on a weekend. And when I woke up, I was on the couch sleeping because there was nowhere else for me to sleep. Anyways, I woke up. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm in the living room. My aunt and my sister are just getting ready to go to bed. My sister would go to the spare room, and my aunt would go to her room. Anyways, I'm laying there on the couch. It's not pitch black dark, but it's pretty dark. I'm looking up towards the ceiling, and that's when I notice this like fog, or like a cloud or something, kind of floating over me. Of course, that kind of freaks me out. So I roll over, and I'm facing the back of the couch. My eyes are closed, and I hear footsteps walking back into the living room. At first, the footsteps walk to the other side of the room, and I'm laying there still, hoping it doesn't notice me. And anyways, I start hearing what sounds like something scratching on the wall, or like if somebody was coloring on the wall. But anyways, after not even a minute of that, the footsteps, they start walking towards me. And the footsteps stop right at the couch where I'm, supposedly sleeping at. I'm laying there terrified. I can feel somebody standing over me. Then I hear this little boy's voice say, "That's my girlfriend." And then all of a sudden I feel this slap go across my back. Out of reflex, my eyes still closed, I swing around, swinging back at it, and there's nothing there but cold air. Which means they can hit you, but you can't hit them. But anyways, there's been so many stories and experiences with this little boy that we know he's not imaginary. My aunt and my uncle at the time have both seen this little boy standing at their front door behind the screen door like he wants to come in or something. But those are different stories. But anyways, I wanted to share that experience with you. And that's why I want to call this one the not-so-imaginary friend. Because he definitely wasn't imaginary. My cousin, who's grown now, has vague memories of him. She remembers his name, but I can't remember what she said it was. But in any case, he didn't like me being there. He didn't know I was, a cousin or a relative. He just saw another boy in the house, and he didn't like that. So he wanted to tell me that was his girlfriend. So I'll end it there. Short and sweet, simple experience. Pretty creepy. Pretty scary. Definitely not something I want to happen again. And anyways, thanks for listening to this episode of my podcast. Once again, this is Ricky. I'm with the explorers of the paranormal, unexplainable. Stay tuned for new episodes up and coming. And like I always say when I end these videos, keep your eyes open, keep your mind open, and continue to explore the unexplainable. Until next time, take it easy.